Okay, hello everyone. Nadia Gurwell. How's everyone today? And please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're up to date on all my latest videos on sex, dating, anxiety, depression, divorce, separation, raising kids close in age, all the issues that come up, like I've said before, while you're raising kids, whether you're married or divorced, doesn't matter. I talk about it all. So, like I was saying, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you're up to date, and follow me on Facebook and Instagram and Snapchat, Periscope also. So the topic today of my video right now that we submitted, the paperwork for the divorce. I've been separated over 2 years now. The divorce will be final next month. What's next for me? I've said many times in videos, right, that no one gets married with the intention that it's not going to last. You get married with hopes, with dreams, with a vision, and when that doesn't pan out, when it falls apart, you're devastated, absolutely devastated. And that's me. It was the hardest thing, and it still is the hardest thing that I've ever gone through in my life, really, up to now. I remember, making the decision, well, we made it together, that, we were gonna get divorced. We were separated, we were gonna get divorced, and it was like a puzzle for me. I had no idea what I was gonna do with my life. There are many times where I would just lay in bed and not want to get out, and cry and cry and cry. I did function somehow because of my kids. Because when we got separated, I had 4 kids under 5. So I had to, get out of bed. And it's been very challenging, very hard to be separated and not have anyone in your life. I've talked about this other times in videos. Because I got married because I wanted someone in my life, because I wanted companionship, because I liked I craved the intimacy and all that. And when it got taken away, that was no fun. It really wasn't. And I've dealt with it somehow. But what I've learned, right, through this whole time, 2.5 years of being separated, is that I had to work on myself every day. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with my life when I got separated. I was scared. I was scared to death. I was so scared. Oh my God, what's going to be of me? Who's going to want me? I have no career right now. I mean, I did some college. I'm overweight. I don't feel good. I didn't feel attractive. Who's going to date me with 4 kids? No one's going to want to take responsibility. But as I continued on, working myself, I learned that I was going to be okay. That even though I felt like little and like I had no value, it's where, I got, as the days went by, I realized that, yeah, you know what? I can become something now. My life can be different. I can work on myself every day and, come across all these opportunities that will provide me with an income, and that I didn't need to have someone in my life, right? Or to meet someone that was going to support me financially, that I was going to do that on my own, period. And that's where I'm at now. Now, is this, where I'm going to look back and say, that it was a blessing? I don't really think so. I mean, would I be doing what I'm doing now if I were in the marriage? Probably not. I'd probably be doing other things. But it's very sad. It's very sad for me. Very sad. And even though, it was for the best, it's still hard. It's still very hard. I remember signing those papers last week and having a breakdown, feeling so shitty the whole day, having a hard time processing it, getting over it, dealing with the feelings and the emotions of it. Even though before We signed the papers, you know, a few days before that. I already was feeling like emotional, and like I kept going back to all these memories of when, you know, we met, we got engaged, we got married, we had the kids, all these different memories that I came across, and it kind of like just they flew by me down memory lane, and there I am, you know, signing paperwork for my marriage to be over. That was very surreal, very surreal. It was a huge, I felt like it was a huge loss, mourning this loss. And don't get me wrong, I know it's for the best, but I couldn't help but feel sad over it. I wasn't happy about it. I mean, you know, I accept it. I'm moving on. I'm going forward, you know, with my life and making the best of it. But is it something that I wanted? No, I didn't. I didn't want that. And of course, you know, I'm not going to go back, you know, to my past and relive that, because that's not beneficial for me, even though a lot of people do. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue moving forward. But what I'm trying to say here, right, is that there is life after divorce. There really is, which I didn't think there. To me, it was like every day was a new day for me. Like one day was good, one day was bad, one day was okay, and I kept like, and throughout this whole process, especially at the beginning, I felt like I was constantly touching flames. Like I just kept getting burned over and over and over, and I'm kidding to myself, like, how much longer can this be? I mean, this is just like, I can't handle it. I just can't. The amount of stress that I felt during this time of period, I had no idea existed ever in my life, ever. Horrendous. It's like just so overstressed, and the depression, the worst I've ever had in my life. I've never had this kind of depression ever in my life until I got separated, and finally I'm able to see the clouds and keep moving forward and see the light. And my depression is so much better because, you know, I took care of it with holistic medicine and all that. But very, very difficult. I felt like I was a failure in a sense. Like I was a failure. Like, why couldn't my marriage stay together, stay intact, you know, and be still there? So but yeah, so life goes on, things can be better, there is a future, you know, you just got to work on yourself every day, make the best of it, put things into perspective. Don't see it for worse than what it is, but for what in reality it is that's being presented to you, and make sure to come together as good co-parents for your kids, because that's what really matters in the end. The kids, if you have kids, that they feel secure, that they feel like you're going to be there for them, that you're going to provide for them, that they're not going to be in a broken home, that you're not going to be fighting in front of them, because it's better, like I've said, to be happy and not together than to be unhappy and together. Really, your happiness is just precious. It's not worth sacrificing it if you're not happy in a marriage or in some kind of, like, you know, union because you have kids. No, the kids are way better off when both parents are happy than unhappy and fighting. And there is life after divorce. It does get better. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.